Guys, welcome to the Budget Phone Awards 2024, man. We got 6 phones here today, and we're going to be comparing them all to see which one is the winner. All right, starting off, I have them in price low to high here, at least as best as I could do it. I don't know why this ain't holding. Let me put a battery up there. But, yeah. The best battery phone, I'm going to give it to the Moto G Power 2024 here. This phone, even though it's, like, branded as Power, having the biggest battery, it's really not, because all these phones have 5,000 milliamp hour batteries. If it would shut up. They all have 5,000 milliamp hour batteries. But this one has the best battery life in all. At least from my experience, me using this phone, it feels to me like it has the best, it has the best battery life. So I'm going to give that award to the Moto G Power 2024. Next up, the worst phone of 2024, in my opinion, is the BlueView 5. This phone I recently just did a review on. This thing's terrible. It's slow. It's a clunky mess. It's cheap. You can get this phone for $30 at Walmart. But look at how much it lags. Just swiping down, scrolling around, it's not even fast. Let's open settings. Let's see. That's a demanding thing for this phone. Yeah, it's cheap. It runs Android 14, surprisingly, but you can see how slow it is. Worst phone, and it has a bad camera, no fingerprint sensor, terrible build quality. I actually opened it up yesterday, and it actually has a removable battery, kind of. Like, it has the pull pouch, which is cool. Motorola doesn't do that. All right, the best camera phone, in my opinion, is this. The Galaxy A25 5G. Now, this is kind of a forgotten phone because not a lot of people bought this. I know this phone has some controversy with it because nobody really bought this phone at all. It's nice. Like, it's a good phone. Like, it's a speedy phone. It's running the MediaTek. It's some MediaTek chip, but it's the same one in the A53. Let's look here. It might be a Snapdragon. I'm not completely sure here. Okay, MediaTek Dimensity 6100 Plus. No, that can't be right. That's what the A15 has. Whatever. It has a pretty good chip. Like, it actually runs pretty good. It says 6100 Plus, but I doubt it. It actually runs really nice. Let's look at CPU-Z. Maybe they have the accurate information for this phone. Okay, it's an Exynos 1280. That's what it was. But it has 6 gigabytes of RAM. And yeah, it has a pretty good camera. It records in 4K. It has a 12 megapixel ultra-wide. It has all the portrait modes. You get 4K 30 FPS video. And you also get all these modes like night mode, food mode, panorama, macro, super slow-mo, and more. So I think this phone's really nice. If you can find this thing under $200, I'd give it a go. I got mine for a really good deal. I get this one for $60. And it still has a seal on it. It's in perfect condition. Not to mention, this phone has a really good OLED 120 hertz screen with a always-on display. So, yeah, A25, definitely recommend. Now, the best phone under $200, I'm going to give it to the Galaxy A15 5G. So this phone is a downgrade from the A25 5G, but it's still a really great phone. It's slow. Like, it's not fast by all means. But this thing's going to last you a while if you buy it. I know the A16's out, but it's not out in the US yet, so I'm just going to put this one on here. This one is actually running a MediaTek Dimensity 6100 Plus. You can see right there. Paired with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. So it actually comes with a lot of storage here for your apps and games. As you can see, I got plenty of stuff on here. And it also, for under $200, has a OLED 90 hertz screen. And it's 1080p. And it looks really nice. The viewing angles are great. But the bezels are a little thick around the sides. But it's nice. It's a really nice screen. It looks great. And you can find this phone right now for free at Straight Talk. You just got to buy a plan for $50 or something. But if you want to just buy it new from Straight Talk, you can get it for $100. Straight MSRP, though, is $200, and that's how much I paid for mine, because mine's the unlocked variant, but really nice phone. Very repairable, also. If you guys need to repair this phone, it's very easy to repair. I've repaired mine. Like, you can not tell that I've taken it apart and replaced the charging port, because I got water in it, it broke, I replaced it. Now I got a screwed charging port because I bought one off Amazon, and look. It doesn't stay in. It's a terrible charging port. It's a cheap one I get off Amazon, but yeah, it's a really great phone under $200. Now, personally, in my opinion, the best value for money phone is going to go to the Moto G Play 2024. This one I get for $40 at Straight Talk, and it's really nice. And the case I recommend for it is the Poetic Revolution. I've been using this case at my Moto G Play. Very nice. You can either have a screen protector or not, but it's a great phone. It has a 90 hertz 720p display. It doesn't get very bright. The viewing angles aren't the best, but it looks pretty good straight on. But you could definitely spot the pixels on here. As you can see, you can already kind of see it. I zoomed in a little bit, but yeah, it doesn't have a terrible camera. It's a 50 megapixel single camera, so it's not talk of the town or anything, but if I take a picture of these Energizer batteries here, we could just see the detail on that. And you can see it's a pretty detailed image, as you can see. Like, it has a pretty good detail, and it looks pretty damn good. Like, I'd say it's a pretty good value. Oh, wait, my cat's going after my Poetic case. Yeah, so this one's great. I love the design. It's very speedy. This has a Snapdragon chip. Let's see. CPU-Z. Snapdragon 680, and it actually performs really well. 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage. Really recommend it. Lastly, the best phone of 2024 is going to go to my brand new main phone, the Motorola Edge 2024. This thing is great. MSRP on this thing is about $550, but if you can find this under $300, this is a banging deal. I know Motorola has a sale going on for it under $300. You can see here, US Cellular has it. I got mine through Straight Talk, and I'm going to be unlocking it after 2 months. So you can see I am maining this phone here. I'll just put it on, there we go, 4G. And let's see what, looks like that doesn't want to load up. But as you can see, unlocked, $300, $400. And there we go. Straight Talk, I got mine for $249, but you can find it cheaper, $243. And I know Straight Talk got a deal going on for free, but I missed out on it. I didn't know. But I'll blur that. But yeah, very nice phone. 144 hertz OLED screen, curved 1080p, the best in class. I love my 144 hertz. It has a action button. I mapped that up to my EQ. Boom. It has 68 watt turbo power super fast charging. I didn't try that yet because I don't have a 68 watt charger. Largest I get is a 65, and it only does 30 watts for some reason. So I'm getting one soon. Don't worry. But the camera's great. It only has 2, but they are good. They're really good. They're best in class. You get the built-in macro. You get the built-in ultra wide. You can zoom all the way up to 10. And then you get 4K 30 video. This is a powerhouse. It's unbelievably good. So that's the smartphone award, budget smartphone awards for 2024. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.